Hello everybody and welcome back to Europa, where we are currently at war with Russia, who decided to declare on Bashkiria despite our alliance, which is mildly surprising. I really don't think Russia can win this. I don't know why they declared it. Uzbek is on our side as well. There's apparently a Russian force that's black flagged down over here. Okay, so that's 3,000 of their troops. They've got 14,000 here, and of course their total number of troops is 45,000. So they really don't have very many troops. It's broadly similar in size to half of our army. So there's that. They're Miltech 14. We are almost Miltech 15. In fact, next month, we're going to be Miltech 15. So we're going to be Miltech 15 before we even get there. We're going to get land morale, military tactics, and a new type of infantry from that. So that's kind of huge. So now we get our Miltech 15. How far ahead of time are we right now? We're not. Okay, this is fine. So we're going to grab that. That's absolutely okay. We do want to grab our new type of infantry immediately because we're going to have to regen morale. So that is absolutely okay. We could raise additional levies through the emirs, and that's maybe not a bad idea. 0.29. I'm going to do it. There we go. That'll be fine for now, and we're going to continue to work our way through these cores. Now, of course, we need to make our way up here, and we have to wonder, what exactly are we after in this war? I think it's returning territory to Nogai, to be honest. Wow, Russia just lost to Nogai. Okay, Russia just lost to Nogai. That is not going to go well for them. I can tell you that right now. We just lost a rival, and that's absolutely fine. We can make a state out over here. Russia's going to lose to Nogai again. Yikes. That's going very poorly for Russia. Very, very poorly indeed. And our forces aren't even there yet. Do we have the highest Miltech in the world? I doubt it, but I kind of want to check. Was first reached 1578-102. Okay, so that was 7 years ago. So that's not us, but we're definitely up there on the Miltech. Now, there's a revolt out over here, and I'm going to redirect these guys to go deal with that. I want to check quick. Ottomans are at Miltech 13. Wow, Ottomans are a Miltech behind Russia? Okay. Well, that's fascinating. Have fun with that, Ottomans. I mean, it is true that Ottomans do start to fall off generally around 1600. So that's definitely a thing. Now, we do have Yarkhan separatists out over here. That's very rude, but we'll have to go deal with that as well. Luckily, we've got Russia pretty under control here. We just stack wiped one of their forces. Nogai is winning up here. Actually, that's not Nogai. That's Uzbek winning up here. And Nogai is winning here. And we're just taking this territory back. So Russia's... Oh, Jampur just rivaled us. Okay, well, that's not a bad thing, actually. We're fine with Jampur breaking their alliance with us and rivaling us, because we're going to be expanding down this way. Now, why did they do that? AE? You know, I'm not sure why they did that, but it doesn't really matter, I don't think. Gujarat just unrivaled us. I bet it's because we're no longer rivaled to their rival. That's probably what it is. It's okay, though. We don't need them if we've got Ottomans, so that's absolutely fine. Diplomatic technology will absolutely grab here as well, bringing that up to level 14. Now, we are currently not quite having unbalanced research, but we're going to soon have unbalanced research in the admin direction. We could consider moving our national focus back to admin, but we do have a +2 admin advisor right now, so I think it's reasonably okay. I'm not too concerned about it. So we're going to get all of these areas taken over. Is this cored by Nogai? No, so we'll keep that under our control. Cool. This is, I think, a Nogai core, and we're absolutely going to flip that over to Nogai. We don't want to take any areas that are Nogai cores, right? That's absolutely not something that we want. So we're going to flip these over to Nogai. And Bashkiria is, of course, safe now. We should head out over this direction and look to get that dealt with. A skill 2 artist, huh? It's a lot of ducats. I'm going to gain the prestige here. And we're going to head out this direction. There we go. There's another core finishing up, and we can get another full core made. Absolutely wonderful. More cores finishing. How many more of these do we have? None. That is the final full core. Okay, so we have no overextension now. That seems great. We can make a couple of states here, and we'll see what we end up getting out of this war. Is this a Nogai core? Yes, it is. So we'll switch that over to Nogai. This is not a Nogai core over here. Okay, cool. And Uzbek is just kind of running at Moscow. Okay, I wish them luck with that one. Honestly, they'll probably do okay, knowing what we know about Russia. I have no idea why Russia decided to declare this. I mean, they did double their number of soldiers, I suppose. So congrats on that one, Russia. So I'm just going to continue to siege around Bashkiria. I'm just wondering, yeah, this is not a Nogai core. I don't expect it to be. This could be potentially Bashkirian cores, though. But it's not. This might be, absolutely. And it is. We would be interested in potentially returning some territory to Bashkiria. So that would be fine. We're just going to deal with those rebels over there. Man, I don't know why Russia thought that they could handle this. Yeah, this is occupied by Bashkiria. That's perfect. We absolutely want that. So that's looking absolutely wonderful. If we get some provinces of this into Nogai and Bashkiria, that would be great. We're going to offer them vassalization if we can after this war. I don't think they're going to be too big. So in theory, that should be fine. Russia was in internal conflicts too. Now they're not. So, I mean, that's good for them. Okay, so we're just going to continue to push through here. Bashkiria is getting control of these areas. That's absolutely okay. We're completely fine with that. So we do need to continue to take back these territories over here. No problem. My question is, what is Russia's plan here? Like, surely they have some sort of an idea on how they're going to pull this off, right? Surely. There are 85k troops right now, down to 48k manpower. So, I mean, that's definitely an improvement for them. But they're losing this war, objectively. We have two sets of separatists. They're both down here, so that's relatively convenient for us. We can definitely deal with that. We're going to continue to make full cores. This is occupied by us. Is that correct? That is correct. Okay. So, yep, that's absolutely fine. Okay, we need to deal with those separatists. So we're just about done over here. There we go. And we'll march right on down. Phenomenal. In the meantime, of course, we are continuing to take over territory over here. Okay, are you going in here? Yes, you're going to Bulgar. Okay, cool. What do we have for claims here? Not much, actually. Chagatai insulted us. That's very rude of them. And we can purchase an ability. Institution spread in True Faith provinces? Done. Institution spread would be great if it was spreading in our territory. I don't think it is yet. Actually, it's spreading in Nogai up here. And technically, it's spreading in Sind as well. Okay, what is the European 20 development capital? Capital of country with Diptech 15. Okay, that'll be it. So Diptech 15 is definitely something that we'd like to get. We're not the war leader in this war, by the way, so we can't determine when this ends up happening. I'm going to head over and start fighting Russia over here because we definitely need to get some battles engaged here. So this should not be Nogai control. Yeah, they're just flipping that all over to us, which I'm okay with. We'll see what we end up getting out of this. It's hard to say. But I am definitely very interested in getting down here and fighting Russia a bit. I'm also very interested in having these rebels be defeated. We'll see when that ends up happening. But yeah, there's a fair number of Russians down over this way. I kind of... they're pretty stacked together here. Do we think we can win against these numbers? Not with all of our allies up over here, I don't think. Okay, I'm going to fall back for the moment. These rebels are, of course, problematic for us, but we're going to eliminate them quite quickly here. There we go. And now I'm going to split off these guys, and they're going to go take over these territories. Treason against Transoxania. That is not great. Okay. So we're going to make a core here. We do still have a Miltech on Russia. But I want to catch their forces slightly overextended, right? I want to catch them slightly messed up here. Slightly not in a position to defend themselves. We did just have a succession here, which is certainly awkward timing on that. But we'll be at -1 stability for now, I guess. And I want these guys to definitely be making their way back northward. Okay. So Russia is currently attacking Uzbek out over here. But ticking war scores against them, they're losing all of this territory. I don't expect this war to go on for too much longer, to be honest. So we're looking for good opportunities here, right? Good opportunities to catch. I want to get this siege done. They're kind of spread out, though. I'm wondering what their manpower is like right now. 56k? Okay, so they're improving their manpower. So are we. So that is absolutely fine for now. We're looking for a good opportunity to fight part of their force. That said, Uzbek is over here. Royal marriage offer from the Ottomans, we absolutely take that. Uzbek is over on this side, and so that does mean we can start moving in over here with that extra 15k troops. So that's looking reasonably okay. And I would love to come in here and start stack wiping some of these units. We have reinforcements on the way up. They will be arriving shortly. Ooh, we just crushed that unit. Okay, that was a significant crush. I expected that to be a little bit less one-sided. That was 20k units. I mean, yeah, that was half our troops. We expected to win that. Absolutely. But still, that was extreme in how complete our victory was. We stack wiped them. So that's absolutely great. That's 20k of the Russian units just gone. Wiped off the board. So we love it. We're going to continue to move up over here. Is this Nogai territory down here? Yes, it is. Beautiful. Now, we do have more rebel uprisings brewing up here. And given our situation here, I'm not super shocked about that. We're still working on recovering from our last series of conquests, right? So that's absolutely fine. I do want to set an agenda here, but we can't do any, like, reclamations or anything, right? Build a mosque for a base tax. That's pretty good. Build a regimental camp or conscription center for a base manpower. That's pretty decent as well. We might end up going for that one. So that would end up being a regimental camp. Done. Let's do it. I wouldn't mind having the ability to expand our army further. And those Kazakh separatists are out over here. That's very rude. We're going to get this army turned around. And I want to get these moved up. Moscow is currently under threat, but everybody's moved off over this way. Noted. But after what we saw, I'm definitely interested in moving some forces in here. Now, they've piled forces in. But look at that. What a morale difference. Insane. So we're just going to walk up over and take Moscow. I don't think there's anything they can do about it, to be honest. So that's going to be the goal here. We're going to take Moscow. Persian separatists have crossed the border down here. That's very rude. But Moscow is going to fall very quickly here. No doubt about that. We would like to get out of this war fairly soon. That would be great. Do we accept the Emir's demands? Yes, but we're very unhappy about it. That's the answer. Yes, but we don't like it. We're going to go crush these rebels, and these guys cross the border over here, but because of the fort, that won't actually be a problem. There's some Russians right next to Samarkand. That is noted. So for now, that's fine. Spain found the spice trade. Good job, Spain. And we're going to wander over here now that we took over Moscow. So this war should be over pretty soon, right? Right? I would hope so. Okay, so there's this territory taken back. I think now we need to come down over here, and then we'll look at taking out these rebels that leaked over from the Ottomans. It's very rude that the Ottomans let that happen, but whatever. Just the fact that we took Moscow is kind of huge. And we're going to head up over this direction. Cool. So these guys are heading down to deal with this Russian contingent. There's not a lot down there. Russia has 50k total troops. They are currently trying to take back Moscow. Hindu zealots down over here. That's rude again. They're trying to take back Moscow. We're going to head over there and deal with that. We'll see if they get it back. They might. But we're just going to take this territory here. And then we'll head down this direction. We do need to deal with these rebels, and that means that we can't really fully focus on Russia. the way that we'd like to. But we are definitely going to prevent them. The power struggle of the Ottoman Empire. Once a mighty player on the stage of the great powers and causes of fear in the hearts of its enemies, the Ottoman Empire has been in a state of decadence and stagnation for years. That is true. Okay, so the Ottoman Empire is losing some legitimacy, and they have access to the Janissary coup. Okay. So serious problems in Ottomansville. That is noted. So we stack wipe them in Moscow. That's wonderful. And we're just going to continue to head down over here. We're at 72% war score, and Bashkiria is heading up to fight Russia's army. That is just sad. When Russia is losing to Bashkiria, that's just depressing, honestly. Well, we're going to continue to occupy territory down here. They are going to beat Baluchistan, at least. Good job, Russia. You beat Baluchistan. That's so impressive. I'm proud of you. So we're, of course, going to head down over towards Thun at this point. We need to eliminate these guys. They're going to have that fort sieged eventually. For right now, we should probably deal with these Russian armies. We've lost the Siege of Qom. That's unfortunate. Okay. That was actually pretty quick that siege went by, but that's fine. So Nogai is continuing to pressure Russia over here. I definitely do want to come over here and kick them out of Bashkiria. They're trying to take back some of this territory, and we definitely don't want to have that happen, right? So we're just going to head over here and make sure that they can't do this. That's the idea. So now we're going to head down and siege back this area. We do need to deal with those rebels. I would like for this war to end fairly soon here. I do not want Bashkiria to get fully occupied. So we are heading directly in here. Okay, they did not succeed their role there. Perfect. So that's one. Now we can take back some of these territories. We do see some peasant battalions up over here. Okay. So we're just going to take back these areas really quickly. The question is, what exactly are we going to get out of Russia? The answer to that is, I have no idea. I'm going to move 2 units down here and 2 units up over here. There we go. Then we're going to move our primary force over and eliminate these Russian peasants. Oh, there's Russian peasants in Moscow, 30k of them. Interesting. So Russia really needs to handle that. No doubt about that. Cool. So we're going to continue to head up over this way as we get these areas back under control. This should be flipped over to Nogai. Should this? Yes, this should be flipped over to Nogai. This should not. Cool. So that all looks absolutely fine. No problems here for the moment. We're going to get this all capped back, and then we'll go over this direction and look to fight Russia again over here. We're at 80% war score. We're continuing to siege back this area. Hopefully our ally will go to Tehran. Unfortunately, they haven't just yet. Okay. So Russia's taking back some territory out over here, right? And that's reasonably fine. We're on our way over, and we'll see about dealing with that. Hindu zealots crossed Sind and are fighting over here. The plot of the harem from the Ottomans. Okay. Well, Ottomans are having serious issues. And that's okay. We're going to group together, and we're going to look to come up here and fight. So Nogai is currently... Actually, that's Uzbek is currently fighting up there. They retreated. Siege of Qom is over. We're going to hop down here and continue to fight the rebels. We did just lose the Siege of Moskva, although that was their rebels that we lost that to. So we're going to come back into Moscow. Yazdi separatists, they're right here. I'm going to just do that. There we go. We also have a free advisor slot, diplomatic advisor. I think we're going to go for this guy. He's cheap. We're losing money right now, so that's definitely noted. Kazakh separatists have crossed the border here. That's very rude as well. Okay. We do need to get out of this war eventually. I'd like to give battle with the Russians up over here eventually, but we have not reoccupied Moscow just yet. Okay, there's our state agenda done. All good there. And we're going to go take back Jask. Imagine if we could put both of our armies into this war. That would be nice. But we can't. Okay, Nassau is the emperor of the HRE. That's interesting. And we're going to get those full cores completed. There we go. So we're done down over here. We should definitely head over and get these occupied back. No problem. Any moment now we'll get Moscow. There we go. Under our control. Phenomenal. So now we're going to head up here and look to fight Russia more. Beautiful. Gujarat just re-rivaled us, and I would kind of like to re-rival them, if we can. But we can't add a rival whilst at war. So we're going to have to exit this war as soon as possible. Persian separatists, that's rude. We were just there. Very rude indeed. Well, for now, there's not too much we can do about that, right? And there's Nogai separatists up over here. Eventually, Russia will decide to exit this war, or specifically, Bashkiria will decide to exit the war. The question is when. So we have vassals taking back some territory down over here. That's reasonably nice. I'm actually going to leave them to it, and we're going to go up here. So that seems fine. Hopefully they do actually take that back. We could task one of them with doing this if they don't, I think. But actually we can't with rebel occupied. Ottomans had the Janissary coup. Okay. So, yeah. Ottomans have some issues. That's okay for now. So we're looking to catch some Russian forces up over this way, right? We absolutely want to give battle to them. Okay, Ottomans are having serious issues. They might not be a powerful ally for us for too much longer. They're having, like, all of the problems. That's not necessarily great. We're going to continue to push through here. We just stack wiped the Russians again, which is huge. Okay, they're sieging our fort down here. We want to definitely not let them finish that siege. That would be ideal. So we're fighting the Russians up here. That was another stack wipe, and they're heading in here, or they were heading in here again. We're going to head up this way. We only catch, I think, a couple thousand troops here, but of course, that means that stack wipes. So that's great. Where are you going? You're going up here? Okay. We'll chase you there for now. These rebels are gone, and that should auto-cap. I'm just going to take these up to Samarkand for now. We might see, like, these Delhi Particularists cross or something. So this is going to be another 1k troops. Ah, the war's over. Beautiful. So they're ceding territory to Bashkiria, territory to Uzbek, ceding territory to Nogai. That's what we want. We'll give cores to Uzbek, release Finland as a sovereign state. They'll be guaranteed by Bashkiria for the duration of their truce. So we got some territory via Nogai, right? And potentially Bashkiria. So I want to look at Bashkiria here. They would not accept vassalization at this point. Okay, that's reasonably fine. So I'm going to take these guys down to Samarkand, and I'm going to put these guys over in row for the time being. That'll do. We can seize land now, and we do have a looming disaster. We'll take a look at that in just a moment, but I want to seize back some crown land here. There we go. What do we got going on with this disaster? Internal conflicts due to stability being low, and the Peasants' War due to war exhaustion and stability being low. Actually, it's just stability being low. So we just need to boost our stability. We're going to boost our stability to here. There we go. That should make internal conflicts go away, I believe. But for the Peasants' War, we need manpower of at least 50%. So that's going to be interesting, especially with these Nogai tribes here. But let's head over through Bashkiria. I'm very interested in getting vassalization here, but they currently have minus 11 reasons to do it. Mostly due to economic base. Okay. Well, we can definitely work on our economic base. So we're going to need to deal with some rebels, no doubt about that. And how long do we have on the Peasants' War? Well, we have a fair amount of time. We can let our war exhaustion drop here. We absolutely do need to let our manpower go up. There's no doubt about that. So we need to chill. Oh, we're still black flagged in Nogai? Huh. I expected us to not be black flagged in Nogai, but Nogai has that under control. They're a vassal, so I expected us to come out of black flag. And we did. We just entered Nogai in the occupied territory. Got it. That's why it didn't work. So the Ottomans have serious issues at this moment. And I do want to re-rival these guys if we can. We actually can't. Maybe we go for Jampur. I think we do. So that'll be fine for now. We need to replenish our manpower. We're currently gaining quite a lot. So we do need to replenish our manpower. Okay, we lost a general. That's fine for the moment. I'm going to set these to drilling, although we need a leader for that. Can we grab one from the emirs? Oh, we can definitely adopt the title of Khalifa. I want to check here. How are we doing? We're at 2 corruption right now. 1.53. I don't think we actually need to be towards legalism. I think that we can definitely move our way towards mysticism for right now. We could impose a new religious tax. I'm okay with that. I don't want to run out of money. And we're going to grant generalship as well. So that general is going to go over here. That's a solid general. We're going to get these drilling for the time being. We're probably going to have rebel uprisings very soon. Now, there's one right there. And we're just going to head on over and deal with that. It won't take us... Oh, we have to wait. That's sad. Oh, and losing a stability here, too. That's rough. That's really rough. So we're going to need to boost with our admin power 3 times. Yikes. Good thing we're not coring right now. That is all. Oof. So we'll boost up our stability here. Our war exhaustion is going down, but we are starting to get manpower banked now. So we're looking at somewhere around like 40-ish months of not spending manpower to get out of the Peasants' War. Alternatively, if we can get our mysticism up, we can call in half of the manpower that we need from that. So that would be absolutely great. For now, we're going to get that taken back over, heading back up to Samarkand. Our truce with the Ottomans is... We were truced with the Ottomans? Why were... Oh, because they broke their alliance? No, they didn't break their alliance with us. I'm not sure why we were truced with the Ottomans. They did break their royal marriage. Does that cause a truce? I don't know if it does. Regardless, it doesn't really matter. We're allied to them, and, I mean, they're dealing with this Janissary revolt. We'll see how that plays out, and we'll have to evaluate the strength level at that point. It'll be interesting, for sure. So we're currently slightly negative financially. Most of this is going to be due to rooting out of corruption. We can root out corruption a little bit less here. Going down by 0.44 annually, we're only a couple years away from having our corruption fully rooted out. Let's get back to drilling, and it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're basically forced to enter a chill mode, but I'm very interested in attacking Fars soon. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Shadow Wolf, Andy McGar, Upper Cumberland Gamers, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Soccerman12 UK, Kentogan, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time. I just realized we're almost to Miltech 16. I don't know if we want to go for that or if we want to go for ideas. Decisions.